Good evening, everyone. Good morning, anywhere you are. In this session, I will talk about installing TreeShade and setting up the local server on your computer. At first, here we are talking about software called TreeShade. I have developed this software, and it's totally free. You can install from Adobe Exchange. Go to exchange.adobe.com and search in Creative Cloud page for TreeShade. It works as a local server, Node.js server, and extension for Adobe InDesign, Adobe Bridge, and also Adobe Photoshop. But Adobe Photoshop, there is a connection, bridge talk between InDesign and Photoshop. We're using the extension in Adobe InDesign to exporting mockup in Adobe Photoshop as a JPG or PNG or GIF for the InDesign document layout. So you can export mockup when the InDesign document exported at the same time. Okay. At first, after installing TreeShade, you need to restart Adobe applications, Adobe Bridge, and Adobe InDesign. And for installing, if the software is not installed in from the website, from the link here, there is instructions here, installation help, unable to install, and here you will find how to install. You download TreeShade as a file, as a CXP file. Then through a software you can download also from here. Download Anastasis Extension Manager. This is the software. You drag and drop the software here, and then restart Adobe Bridge. By the way, Adobe Bridge is free, and you can install and use without the need for subscription. It's the only application from Adobe free. You can just make an account and download Adobe Bridge. Okay, after restarting Adobe Bridge, open the extension, execute from window, extensions, then click on TreeShade. This will display welcome, and there will be a message asking you to restart Adobe Bridge again after copying the startup script. Then restart again, and then TreeShade will ask you to create a root folder for your project files. Or if you already installed the software and have old folder for your project, just select that folder to be loaded here in TreeShade. So here I have created this root folder TRST inside the partition. and TreeShade will automatically create folders, subfolders. Here, workshop for your project, for editing the files, and there are parallel locations with the same relative path but different root folder, like you can select the file and go to versions. You will see that the folder here inside the root folder changed, but the path kept the same. Like if we go here, now we inside the badge free bake. So if you select a file and go to versions, you will go the same relative path but in versions. Here, if you right click on the file and select check in as final, no. Now this file have a new version here. By adding this prefix ver01, if you want to edit versions, you need to check out the version to editing location before modifying. So these locations just for output, don't edit them. And for that I have here this line to warn you that this location is not for editing. To remember to click here, workshop, so you can edit the file. Here, let's open in Adobe Illustrator. Okay, let's make any change. And let's save the document. Now if we go back here, you will see that this file have label, yellow label, automatically assigned to the file that this file is modified, and there is no matching between the editing copy and the version. Also, if you go to versions, you will see the same label assigned automatically. Here you can update the current version by right click and select check in, or you can select create a new version. If you don't want to update the current version, but to create a new version depending on this modification. So click create a new version, but under the editing, that means creating a new copy, but keeping it under editing so other collaborator don't have access on the file. Let's suppose that we finish editing. Click no. And refresh. Okay, now the label gone. because the version is updated. Now if you go to versions, you will see that we have two, ver 01 and ver 02. If you want to edit the old one, double click. If you double click, TreeShade will ask you, do you want to set this version as current? The current version means the version that is under editing now. So click yes. So automatically in design, automatically TreeShade update the editing copy with the ver 01 instead of ver 02. And here if you go back here, you will see label mark current, that mark the old version, the lowest number version, ver 01 as current. So it's not necessary the current editing version is the latest one. Maybe you go back to old one to edit. So I can edit now ver 01. And save. Now the same thing need to be checked in. Right click and check in, because we want to update the current version, ver 01. Check in as final, no. If you check as final, the label will be changed to pink color and marked as final. Let's click yes. Now if you refresh, and now let's go to versions, you will see there is mark instead of current, final. And this file synchronized to all your collaborators that working on the file. Now also the output locations is separated from editing location workshop, but if you rename the file like here, let's rename to poster. Now the file poster, if we go to versions, you will see that the version changed to poster. If we create a new folder, like what we name subfolder. Now if we drag and drop the file here and open, if this red line appears, wait until to change to green, because this means wait, so TreeShade finish. So red appears when TreeShade updating the records of files, or when you are in versions. Now if we go here, you will see that the files moved automatically to subfolder. Also when you trash this file, it go to here, to trash location. But here, trash is not active, is not connected. So if you trash a file, the file will not be moved or edited there. There is no connection. Here, if we move the file to trash, move to trash, cancel moving, no, and selecting move to trash from TreeShade menu is recommended, especially with text files, because in Adobe Bridge there is no event for a file modification, so I make TreeShade to scan the modification and also to trace the change. So it's better to select this command. So TreeShade update the connection between the files. Cancel, no. Now if you go to trash, you will have the file here in trash. If you want to get back the file, just copy and paste. Copy from here or cut and put back to the file here. That's for files in Adobe Bridge. Now after installing TreeShade and determining the root folder, here you will find a file called main.js. This file execute as a Node.js server. So go to Windows PowerShell, and here let's close and start from scratch. Okay, at first write cd, then the partition d, then the root folder, and here you need to execute the main.js as a Node.js server using this command. But before executing this command, you need to install Node.js. So search for Node.js, and here you will find the website nodejs.org. Okay, click here, get node.js, and install the server. After installing, you need also to install required files, required package related to Node.js. Here, Node Mailer for sending email, because TreeShade have feature of sending emails when the user submit a form. Here, QR code for generating QR, and here for the online form, for the form, formidable, OpenAI for connecting the AI with the form, and here Puppeteer for WhatsApp, sending WhatsApp message. So let's copy like here, node mailer. If we copy the name, and search, you will find here npmjs.com. nodemailer.com. Okay, this. So go to nodemailer.com and you will find the command here, npm install nodemailer. So execute this command on the root folder, like here, instead of main. Write the command. What is the command? npm install nodemailer. And after installing, use the same command, npm install, but instead of nodemailer, write the QR code. So here, like this, and then the other formidable, install formidable, and OpenAI, etc. After installing the packages that required by main.js, run the server by writing main node space main.js. Okay, now it's run. Then you need servers to connect your server to the internet. I'm using ngrok. Search for ngrok. Here, ngrok.com, and install also in the root folder. And for the price, it costs about $8 monthly if you want to connect to a specific URL, but for random URL it's free. Okay, after installing, you will have in the website help for executing the command. You will find easily, because this service is much simple. It's powerful and simple. Here I need to go to the departition, trst. Then I have the command already, ngrok, and I connect to this domain, ts.terralwatan.com.sa, and it's opened. Open the domain once, at least once. I click control, then I click the link. Here I have in the root folder in the domain, I have index.html for the website, for the company where I'm working. And this website is created entirely by TreeShade, also including the content management system for the website. And it's bilingual, Arabic and English, the two languages you can edit. Okay, That's it. Don't hesitate to ask any question about installing or using the software. It's totally free. Thank you for watching and goodbye.